Veronica Kuffel, and I'm the arts editor of the Badger Herald.
And I'm Rachael Lee. I'm an arts associate at the Badger Herald.
Today, we're going to be taking you on a boba tour through downtown Madison. Essentially, we'll be reviewing 4 different boba tea bars and restaurants. We've got Kung Fu Tea, Sencha, Lee's, and Taiwan Little Eats. Now, with each place, we have gotten their standard boba, like standard milk, cup of boba, just to make sure we can grade it as best as we can. I will be doing the non-dairy option, and Rachel will be doing the dairy. Now, Rachel, what are our grading standards?
So we're going to be grading our bubble teas on 3 different standards. So we are going to be first looking at their presentation, so what the boba looks like and the packaging. And the second thing we're looking at is the milk tea, how the tea blends together with the milk and the boba. And the third thing we're looking at is the pearls. So we're going to be checking for the texture of the pearls. That'll be it.
All right, awesome. And with that, let's get started. We are on the streets of Madison, getting our boba. Oh, there's a little nest.
Doch weißt du noch, wie es früher war? Jetzt bist du ein Superstar. Doch weißt du noch, wie es früher war?
I think out of all the cups that we have, this is a little bit more ornate. You see like a little bit of design right over here, and graphics on the side, kind of like matches up like the Marshall theme Kung Fu Tea.
Yeah, personally, I really like the dragon, like the design of it. I don't know. Yeah, for presentation, I would give it like, out of all, honestly, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 4.5 out of 5. I really like it.
Okay, awesome. You ready?
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
Now we will judge the milk tea of the milk tea. Alright, what are your thoughts?
I really like the sweetness, so there's like a nice balance. I feel like it's more on the milky side, and I personally prefer that.
Yeah, and I mean, I usually don't drink Kung Fu tea, but what I do like about this type is you can really taste the tea in a sense that it's very floral. And maybe floral is not the word, but it's just a very strong tea taste that the milk just accompanies. And maybe there's a difference because mine's half sweet, but yeah, I really enjoy drinking this. What would you give the milk tea?
I'd give this milk tea like a solid 4 out of 5.
I might have to agree.
Yeah, it's a 4 out of 5.
Very good. Alright, I already got some bobas, but that is our third category.
I really like the chewy consistency. Did you it's like a medium firm texture, which is really nice, and like overall, like the bubbles aren't too overcooked. There isn't like one bubble that's too overcooked or too undercooked. It's a pretty solid medium.
Can you cook the bobas? As for my opinion on them, I like that they're not very stiff. I guess I like, again, they have very good chewy quality. I would give it again another 4. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give this a 4 out of 5.
Doch weißt du noch, wie es früher war? Jetzt bist du ein Superstar. Doch weißt du noch, wie es früher war? Du denkst wirklich, du bist richtig.
I'm a big fan of durian, and the fact that they have durian here is incredible.
I think out of all the places we've seen so far, this one has like the biggest.
Jetzt wirklich, du bist richtig.
We kind of have a special one this time. This is the white peach oolong tea, which is one of their more popular types of teas. And over here,
and this is just their standard sugar bubble milk tea. They're the first ones to call it bubble.
For those of you who are lactose intolerant, like these places offer different types of like lactose-free options. Like for example here, like what do they offer?
So Lee's offers soy milk or almond milk, or was it they had lactate too?
They also have lactate, I think.
Okay, so of course we have our different cups here. I love the texture of this.
Yeah, it's you still have that clear design.
I assume it's because of the sizes that you have the standard plastic, and I have that. I would give their packaging like a 4.5 out of 5, just because I like this.
Nice, and I would probably give this a 4.
All right. So milk tea first. You first. I'm really liking this one. There's just a creamy quality that I think is really new. I might have to take a second sip of this one. It's peach tea. It also tastes buttery. Interesting. And maybe it's the soy milk substitute they have? First thing that really hit me was just like the creaminess. You know, you get like a lot of like really sweet notes in there, but it's not overpowering at all. It's not too sweet. And then on top of that, you taste a hint of the caramel, and I think that comes from like this sugar in the bubbles, like in the syrup, and I think it blends really well. I would probably give this like a 4.5, if not 5 out of 5. Yeah, I'm really impressed. I guess this could be argued, but I would give it a 3 out of 5 just because I didn't expect that buttery texture, but again, I assume it's because of the non-dairy substitute.
I think out of all the bubbles that we've tried, this is probably like one of the more firmer ones. I think this is the firmest one, and I'm kind of liking it.
Like, I would kind of disagree in a sense because I feel like it was softer on like the outside by a little bit, but then the inside was very hard. So for me, I mean, that's probably the best bubbles I've had so far. So I would give it like a 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I would also give this one a 4 out of 5. Yeah, for sure.
Thanks, guys. And now, it's time to go to Sencha.
Light of me.
I think this design is much more minimalistic, and I still think it has like a lot of aesthetic value to it. You know, I'm liking the simple design. It's very sleek.
Very minimalist. I love the text, you know, and like how that's set up, and even like their little logo there is really cute on there. So I'm going to give them a 3.5.
I think I'll still give this to 4 because I think there's a little bit of charm in the aesthetic value. Also, I'm partial to these transparent cups where you can actually see like the layers of bubbles in the tea.
That's a very good grade. Ooh, very clean. Okay. What I'm starting to notice is this seems a bit more caramely. Less of that tea taste I was talking about with comfort tea. Like the tea and the milk seem to be more integrated.
I mean, I'm partial to the sweeter types of teas, and with like, I like a little bit more milk in my tea, but yeah, this is like, I think my sweet spot, personally. I'll give this like a 4.3.
Okay. Just because I mean, I love the taste of tea, so I'm gonna have to give this a probably 4.5. Still pretty good. Alright, bobas. It's so weird because I'm finally seeing the difference between bobas. You know, I always thought they were the same, but yeah, these are very chewy. That's my first response to that.
I think these are a little bit more soft, like these are softer than the ones from Comfort Tea. Like, I'm chewing into them and they feel a little bit more like jelly candy.
I kind of like the stiffer ones, so I'm gonna say 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I think I'm partial to a little bit more firmer boba, so I'll give this a 4.
There's like so much Asian food in it.
We talked about this a little bit. Fan of the Taiwan Elite's color scheme.
Yes, I really do appreciate the teal, and it's very aesthetically pleasing. It's really easy to look at, but I do agree, I do have a slight preference for clear cups, only because you can see the layers of what's going on inside. And even a solid
Oh no. There we go. very big fan of that. I have tried both dairy and non-dairy versions. The non-dairy definitely has that quality of less sugar. All in all, I would give, I guess just the soy milk version of the tea, like 3.5.
Yeah. I think I would also give this a 3.75.
Usually, I'll admit my go-to is Taiwan Little Eats. I usually go to Sencha or Taiwan. I've always loved, and one of the reasons is because the bobas are warm. It's just got that little warm, cozy feeling, you know? The bubbles sometimes attack you. Hits the back of your throat. You get shocked.
I think right off the bat, when I was tasting these bubbles, these are on the firmer side, just like the C's before. It's not as soft in the outside and like harder through, but it's, a little bit firmer throughout.
So I will give the bubbles a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, we always like a happy medium. Yeah, I'll give this a 3.75 out of 5.
Alright. Cheers. What would you say is your favorite tea?
In terms of tea, I'd probably say my favorite is the C's. I really like the blend of like the creaminess of the tea, like the milk and the balance. Is something that I really like. In terms of bubbles, I would have to say my favorite was Kung Fu tea. It's right in that shade, not too hard, not too soft.
As for just the overall composition of the tea, I'm gonna have to say Kung Fu tea. They really surprised me. Just because I don't usually go there. I really liked the contrast of like the milk tea, like the tea, there was a little more tea than milk. And like that composition was very good.
And just as a note, each one of these places have their strengths and weaknesses. What our personal preferences are might be different than what you prefer.
We encourage you to check out all these places, support the businesses. They're all on State Street, and yeah, if you're looking for good boba, Madison is the place to be. I'm Veronica Kuffel
I'm Rachael Lee.
and we'll see you next time.